Alright, I am in Barstow. I'm waiting at the train museum for my friend Laura to show up. She's bringing a few dry washes and we're going to hit a claim. Should be pretty sweet. Brought a bunch of good heavy equipment. So I'm just kind of killing time until she gets here. Tomorrow my buddy Eugene's going to show up and we're really going to have at it. Got a new metal detector to try out, the Gold Bug 2 from Fisher. I hear good things, so I am very eager to try it. We'll see how it goes. Well, we're getting pretty close. Laura got caught in some traffic, so it took us a little while to get up here. I think we're about 3 miles away or so.
Yeah, how awesome to be out here, huh?
Oh yeah. Alright, this is where we're digging today. We're gonna try and break this stuff up here so we can get down under here. All right, we're taking a break. We just ran each of these for about a half hour or so. I don't know if you can see that. My glasses are dark here. We've broken up quite a bit. Got some of this top out of the way. You can probably tell by the piles on the dry wash how much we ran. Not a hell of a lot, but about a good half hour of work. I haven't gone through that yet, but if I can get some light here. That's what I've got so far. Eugene likes to do it the hard way. He refuses to use my jackhammer. Alright, well, Eugene just did his, what, second clean out?
Yeah.
And he got himself a nice picker. Look at that beauty. Alright, boy, my hands are dry. That is nice. Alright, so here's my cleanup. We're going to keep going. Not too bad, it's kind of chunky. Look at that one on the left.
Very happy.
Alright, well, I'm taking a break. We're alternating who's using the dry wash over there. We're letting Eugene use one the whole day. Because he's going to be gone sometime early tomorrow. Me and Laura are going to stick around, so me and her are alternating, and that's what I got so far. About 2:30 maybe. I don't know if I want to call it a picker. I mean, I can pick it up if I'm not looking through the phone. Yeah. This is what you're looking for out here, not the junk we're digging in. Look at that.
That's big rock. Big rock caliche.
That's good stuff right there.
I call it big rock caliche.
Like cement.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah, but it busts up easy. I mean, it's...
Here's some...
Now when you
granite.
once you bust it up, you don't get very much dirt out of it. You
Oh,
know,
I believe it.
It's like 60 to 80% rock.
Are you crushing this stuff up too?
Well, as much as I can. I mean, I'm not crushing everything, but...
Yeah, it's a lot of work to crush all this stuff.
I'm clean.
Quick and dirty carne asada. Doesn't that look delicious? Look at that. Mmm. Yummy. So this is how you dig at night, right here. how you got to do it. I don't know if I want to find anything or not. We're still learning the whole desert thing, but we're hopeful. We made a good dent over here. Unfortunately, we learned some lessons the hard way. We don't plan on making those mistakes in the morning. We were digging what we thought was caliche right here. Turns out it's just a vein of some really soft white stuff that meets up with the bedrock. Which explains why there was no rocks in it whatsoever. This right here is some decomposing granite bedrock. It follows all the way across, and the caliche meets around right here. So, and what we're going to do in the morning is dig above the top of the bedrock here, take I don't know, 4 to 6 inches out or so, and maybe a little bit of the bedrock with it, so we can clean the top where the two meet. That seems to be where the gold is, so we're hopeful. We'll see. I did notice there's some caliche right here. I might poke around in that tonight also and see what it looks like. Hopefully it'll be good. We'll see. All right, well, I was thinking about it, and I don't want to dig underneath this. I'm going to probably try to break some of this down tonight, make the morning a little easier. I really would like to know what this white stuff is that meets up with the bedrock here. I don't think it's caliche. It's like super white. I'll find a piece here. There's no rocks in it, maybe like some sand or something, but it's really white. Nice and soft. Let's see here. See, very brittle. I just don't think it's caliche. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. But there's definitely not any gold in it. Not that we found. Alright, so I just made a slice here and a slice here, and the hope here, and I know this is a big hope, but I'm gonna hit this with a sledgehammer a few times and hope that a big chunk comes down, or at least several big chunks, rather than all this powder that came down, because I really don't want to have to run this in the sluice, and I don't want to have to shovel it either. So we're gonna give it a shot. Stuff. There's a little bit. Not quite as big a piece as I was hoping. Alright, I don't know if this is going to show up, but I went ahead and ran that stuff from the top up there, the white stuff. I had to shovel it. I figured, what the hell, I'll run it anyway. I got to shovel it anyway. And you can see I ran a lot. And that is the only gold that was in there. So yeah, I mean, will I run it again tomorrow? Probably. I got to shovel it anyway, but there's really not much in there. I think I think the good area is put this down. I think the good area, bedrock is right here. I think the good area is right here underneath this light area. All this stuff is just garbage. Before I wrap it up for the night, I just wanted to add in on this this upper layer here. I didn't crush any of it up, so I don't want to discourage anybody from running it. I mean, you have to move it, you might as well run it, but it just didn't seem worth dealing with too much. I threw all the bigger stuff up there, and that's all the stuff that fell down off of the dry wash. So I imagine if I crushed it, I'd probably done a lot better, but with that being said, still, we were doing much, much better right here. Alright, before we start digging, I wanted to show this. This is the area I was digging last night. I'm hoping you can see it better. I know it's really dusty. I see it a lot better right here. Alright, so decomposing granite bedrock goes all the way up to right there. And you see that reddish area above it? That's where we're getting the good stuff. And then this is all just caliche up here. And if you look, you get up to about right here, there's a layer of calcium, mineral buildup from a creek. So all this was sitting here, and then a nice layer built up. And then another flood came through, another layer, another flood, another layer, another flood, another layer, and so on. Now, every time one of these floods came through, this would have acted as a false bedrock, and the gold would be sitting right here if there was any, right on the bottom of it. So potentially there is some gold in here, or there could be some gold in here, which is why I was finding some gold when I was breaking this stuff up. But I really don't think there's going to be a lot. I think our best bet is still going to be down here right above the actual bedrock. So we're going to find out today. Oh, the wind is picking up. Look at that. That's going to be a fun day. I don't know if you can hear this with the wind and everything, but we realized that center area in the middle there where we were digging, I did a sample underneath, got nothing. We started looking at the bedrock real carefully, and we realized that's a high point in the bedrock. It actually slopes down to the left and to the right. So Eugene's digging to the right. I'm going to start on the left. I've already started knocking down some of the caliche. We just got to be as smart as we can. We already have a little bit of a disadvantage here because there's really not any rock in the caliche, no gravel, no nothing. And the little bit of rocks we are finding they're just kind of jagged and rough. We're thinking a lot of this is just from floods, more so than anything. So we're gonna try and get the caliche out. We're running it. I found a way to dig it down that's breaking it up real good. And then, well, basically we're gonna run everything all the way to the bedrock and keep going. We'll see how it goes. Look at this wind. If I can get this, I got a little picker in my 1/8 inch classifier. That was kind of surprising to see. Let's see. The camera to focus here. There you go. Look at there. I'll try and get another shot of it here, a little better one. There it is. It's pretty. I wish I could get the camera to hold still for a second. I think I got it. I'm just showing off my dry hands. There we go. Very dry hands. Alright, we're going to call it a lunch. That's my cleanup for the, almost, what, day and a half? Probably a solid day. Not too bad. Not bad at all. I don't know if we're going to dig anymore or not. Eugene has to leave. Wish I could get a better picture of this. Maybe in the shade. Yeah, there we go. Nice chunky one in the middle there. Alright, there it is. Not too bad for my first time desert prospecting, I don't think, especially considering the area. Was definitely a learning curve, that's for sure. I don't know if we're digging tomorrow. We may be maybe just doing some metal detecting and seeing how that goes. But we'll see. Alright, well, I didn't record any of my detecting. It's just way too windy out here. I'm kind of hiding behind the car right now, but that's what I found. Nails, foil, a quarter. And I kid you not, these are bullet fragments that I found buried in the dirt. So that detector is obviously very sensitive. And this was the first thing I found. I thought this was pretty cool. It's a gun key of some sort. It says Smith & Wesson on it. Very first thing I found. So yeah. About time to get the heck out of here.